Hey music lovers, it's Mike Cross teaching you things you should know. So come join me down in the studio.
Even though I haven't seen you for so long, still living in my whole world. I haven't seen you for so long, still my one and only dream boy. I haven't seen you for so long, still living in my whole world. I haven't seen you for so long, still my one and only dream boy. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you?
Okay guys, I thought I would do a video on how to install this range extender antenna that I got like a week ago. Now I'm going to decide to try to install it on this here drone remote control. Anyway, this is the receiver. Got this. I actually just changed the motor on one of my drone, well actually the whole arm on the drone, because I crashed it one too many times. In fact, this is the other drone, the other arm. This was pretty easy, so that was that. I didn't film that, so I decided I'm gonna film this because this is gonna be a bigger tackle. So let's see what we got here. Basically, we have, put my glasses on real quick, the antenna thingies. These are the cables that run from there to this thingy. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't have two cameras. I don't have a monitor that should see, so I can see what you all are seeing. But anyway, port 1, port 2 that's on here, and the cables and different things that go across. And what I'm gonna do is actually watch the video. Let's set this way over here. Got little two thingies right here, and the bracket that actually holds this on there. And I guess this is another bracket that attaches this to this. So this bracket goes onto here, and a little couple of screws and stuff. I'm not going to take everything out the package yet, but anyway, here goes. Get these two little things out. Keep these little rings in here so I won't lose those. Move this stuff out of my way. And you have these 2 feet. Let me see how he putting these on. I don't know if I set this back a little bit, I probably can see everything. Spread things out a little bit. So rewind already. So he put these feet on here, because the feet actually goes on this part now. Yeah, I put the feet on backwards already. First mistake already from the jump. These feet actually go up here. Gotta have the feet on there first, because the feet actually give you a little, yeah, okay. And make this kind of dead center, like so. Now I need something to mark it with. Be right back. Let me go get something to mark with. Okay. Got our 2 marks, so now Once you got your 2 marks, now they did not show. He got rid of that. Did that. That's it to the side. He already drilled. He already drilled already. A 1/2 inch. Drill a 1/2 inch hole. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go get the drill and all that good stuff ready. Okay. Now, as you can see, I've got this great big old drill out, which is an overkill. But my cordless drill, the batteries are not charging, so I have to buy new batteries for it. But anyway, I'm actually going to drill these 2 holes with this giant, great big old drill, which is an overkill. But that's luckily my 1 inch is only, that was the biggest size I had, was a 1/2 inch. So here we go, 1/2 inch holes that we're about to drill. Let's see, can I get this light to extend out a little bit. I'm sorry, I gotta go with my skills now. I'm glad I waited. 1/4, man. There's no way in the world. They messed up. I was trying to say it says 1/2 inch. Y'all can look at the video yourself. A 1/2 inch, and that's the bit that I put on there. But when I was getting ready to start drilling, I looked at all this stuff and said, wait a minute. Then I said, stop the presses. That thing looked way too big. So I'm almost sure these stick out, and on the end of these, that goes there and that go, okay. Then you go with this. That just holds that on there and connects to the, okay. I got everything. Now I lost my chuck also, y'all. So actually I found the chuck, but I don't know where I put it at. So this is how, just in case you don't know, I don't know if y'all can see this. This is how you get a bit out if you don't have a chuck. With 2 screwdrivers. Just that simple. Bam. Alright. We can always make a bigger hole if they are right. But I'm 100% sure. I'm almost 99% sure. How about that? That the hole you need is not that big. Because all you need is a hole. This clamps in the inside and this sticks out this way. Just like that, flat out. Then you put your washer on there. Let's put this back together so I won't lose it. And this holds this out. It's the only way, man. And you tighten this down, clamped, tight, and all this sticks out. So you can put this on, either this one, then that one, or this one. So this is what I'm gonna go with, and plus I can handle this a little better. So here goes. This will be the last project I do. I got 2 screws just in case. Now, is that where we need to be? Let's mark it again to make sure. You know me. bear with me for a minute. This is all I got to work with for right now. Got to get that hole started and right. Now I got two perfect holes where I want to at. Let me work them in there a little better. I'm using the, oh, she started. Okay, I got it in there. Where this hole at? Right there. Got it in there. Nice, she started making threads a little bit. You just work it in there. Press a little firm. Yeah, she started. I don't want to go too deep. I just want to get them started right. Hit them one more time. Alright. Catch your two holes. Now, was that easy or what? Now they say that's perfect right there. Now we got our holes perfect. Alright, what I was about to say was, if you think about it, the pins that fit through there gotta be about this size, so that's it right there. So let's take a smaller bit, which I need to put it on here. Oh yeah, I gotta put that on there. I'm gonna edit some of it out, but some of the stuff I want you to see, some of the mess you gotta go through when people try to make things sound so easy. And it really ain't. Okay, we're getting there. And I was in my easy mode, but now I'm in my gotta teach you who's the boss mode. So now that I'm in my teaching who's the boss mode, all gloves is off. Put this back because we probably gotta move up 2 more. There we go. Alright, we got our 2 holes drilled. Not the prettiest. But the 2 holes is drilled. She came out. So basically, like I said, these need to just go through there, which is a firm. Okay, we can wring them out just a little bit. Basically, 1/2 inch would have been way too big. That's basically. And he's saying basically taking this off. Oh man, just pop off, man, or just do bull jabbing with us. I'm gonna leave that. If you slide this up. Okay, we're gonna leave it just like that. We're gonna go to the back. You know, he don't show how this. It's saying push straight up as it come on. There we go. Okay, we had to do a little, force it a little bit firmly. Okay, it's just a little. It snaps in. That's what I be hating. If you know where it snaps at sometime, it snaps in right in between here into this groove right here. So, and this just goes around it. So that's not even holding it. It snaps in from the middle. So if you open this, yeah, that stays in place anyway. So keep this closed 1%. Push on it real nice and firmly now, nice and firmly, and she come off. Okay, now I can wring her out a little bit because these actually have to go in there, and that's too firm right now. So I'm gonna wring it out just a little bit. Now that I got the plate off. Not too much. It's enough to say we did. That's what I call wringing out a little bit. Now they go in there. There you go. One of them's a little teeny bit too big, but I got a knife in the bag, so I get the knife out when I'm putting it all back together. Part 1 is done. That's what I'm gonna call part 1. Got this all. These are actually your antennas right here. These are your antennas that sees the GoPro, the comma. Now, he's on the back. Let's go from the beginning. I'm hoping y'all seeing all this. Now, he turned it over. Got his little blue pry bar. He's tying these all open. I'm not going to use the blue one. I'm just going to... Oh, there we go. That was easy a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, not too much, just a little bit of firmness. Alright, just to let you know, they snap on there. Just a small little snaps. So, just tiny little snaps. So pull on it just firmly a little bit, and they'll come off. Now, what we need is, now once they came off, I think it was using this yellow one, which is not big enough. Let's see if we got one that's bigger. T6. Okay, I gotta go find a T6 and I'll be right back. Now, y'all not gonna believe this. Make sure we're recording. Ta-ta! Exactly a T6. And it feels like it is definitely fitting. Yes. T6. Now, I'm used to taking a loose stuff like this, things like this. He said take out the outer four. Let's make sure. We're dealing with a delicate piece of equipment, I think. So I want to make sure we're doing everything right. It says you took that off. I see this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're taking those off. We got one done. He's catching up with me, y'all. Let's see if I can. They got 2 done. He's on 3, and I'm on. He's on the last one, and I'm still. Okay, same time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're gonna take them out. Same order. Cheat a little bit and back them on up. There's an S4. Okay, then these 4. 1. Two. 3, 4, 4. Okay, now let's move all our tools out the way and see where he's at. And we took off all 4. Now what we gotta do? Turn this over, lift this up, and this whole thing should come loose. Alright, get that to come up. Hold on, let's see how you did it one more time. You lift this up, and this whole thing should come up. It's coming. I'm trying to. I feel like something's still holding it. There's something that's still holding it right there. Hold on, let's start all over. I must have missed something. I think I missed a step. Before he did that, it's just one more screw on there, right there. Take it. Sorry, y'all. Do not forget, right in between the 2 antennas is a screw right there. That's what's holding it. And I felt it. I felt something was holding it. See, that's why it helps to be kind of an expert on doing this. So the middle screw will go in the middle of these 2. Let's set this over some more. Set this over some more. So we'll know our middle screw. That's our middle screw. I'm gonna put all the screws back where they're supposed to be. Now, if we were to open this up and drop it, there you go. She's coming out now. She came out, no problem. So basically, turn out music down until you catch up with us. Yeah, basically, if it's firm. Trust me, if it's firm, don't kill it. She should pop out with a little bit of force, just a little bit of force. She should come right on out. Sometimes you got to go real slow with some people because everybody's like, man, he go too fast. And trust me when I tell you this, I know the feeling because everybody seems like they just go, okay, do this, then do that, then do this. Slow it down, cuz we ain't in no hurry. Now I'm looking for something I can prop this up with. Use one of these old cameras to prop this up with. Okay, now that you got it open, you turned it upside down. Like so. You got this semi like this. Okay, now I gotta watch, y'all. Okay, unplug the original antennas with the plastic pry tool and tuck them back out of the way. Okay, they just snap off. Semi-firm, but just a little snapping going on here. Get up under there and just snap them off. Okay. And he said tuck them back out of the way. Tuck these. So far, so good. Let's see where he tucking them at so far. Okay. I'm tucking them out of the way. Don't push too hard, you don't want to break that door. So okay, they tucking, but they ain't tucking too far. Where you at, cousin? You great. Go past me. Okay, install the pigtails. Let's install the pigtails. There you go. That's one. Okay, they snap in pretty easy. You ain't gotta go, if you're trying to push real hard, they're not on it right. You line it up perfectly. It's a little snap. It ain't no big snap. There you go. This is a little snap, medium. If you pushing real hard and they ain't snap yet, then you don't have it lined up right. So it's a medium snap. Ain't no, it's not real hard. So if you have to push real hard, then something ain't right. Okay, now we got that one out of the way. Can we snap this one back some more? Trying to make sure they out of the way. Okay, they on there. We almost finished this thing. This thing is easier than what I thought. Let me sit and make sure both of them is winged out that way. Okay, now what we ready to do? Put the washers on there. Okay, wait a minute, cousin. Install spare onto the semiconductors. Your spares in the kit will be white collar. What? Oh. Install spares onto the white collars. Okay. That's the cushions. Alright, I see what he's saying. In other words, the first thing go on here. Let me make sure before I start telling y'all something wrong. Make sure the wires are horizontal. Here we got that. Okay, we got that. Let's take these off. We know these come off anyway. You gotta take this off and the washer. Install spares into that's a semiconductor. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm thinking, and I'm not a good YouTube videoer, but I'm gonna do the daggone thing. You feel me? Okay. That's what we're gonna do. 2 washers. Okay, let's do it one more time. Basically, these go on first, and so they can get squashed down a little bit. These little white washers they go on first on both sides, right? God dang, dude, he flying. Okay, once you put the white washers on, you know, this goes this way, the hook with the door, right? So this goes this way. So it just, once you put these on, just slide this through, right? You can slide both of these through or do them one at a time. Then put your washer on there. You slide them through now. Let's see if you're doing that. Oh man, let me see what he got. Add gold spare and gold nut. These are washers. Put the gold washer on there. Add gold spacer and gold nut into each of my conductor. Do not tighten. Okay. Now we almost finished this thing, man. Yeah, see, he got it like that too. Have him out. Because the goal is to get these antennas to come around this way. Stop that little music. Okay, now I'm pretty sure y'all can see. I'm hoping y'all can see. I'm gonna use this as a pointer. They snapped on. Ah, man, if on a scale of 1 to 10, you should be pushing like a 4. How about that? Let me drink some water, man. I'm excited. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, you should be pushing on a 4. All this came out pretty good. So far, this is definitely doable. I wish that this would drop down further. Maybe if I pinch it in between here. You don't want these to cross. You don't want them to go into them. You want them to come out and go around like this. Oh man, I don't have no pliers or nothing, so we're not going to tighten them down, not just yet. We're just going to get it firm. Together. Sure, it's time to put it back together there, Bo. Make sure no wires is pinching. Take your time. Ease stuff together a little bit. You want this wire to come around like this. Okay. Wait a minute, man. We gotta get this to tuck first. Like that. Get that to tuck first. Okay. But we in there. I should open it back up to show you, but you got to tuck this part in first, right where that arrow at, right where you charge it up at and everything. You want to put that in first and then seat it all the way down in there. Put this in. Once it gets halfway before you snap it, check to make sure your wires are in the area you want them to be. That's pretty much, I can see them moving, so they pretty much in the right spot. So it's simple. You got plenty of space for the wires. You got plenty of space around there. Everything is not as tight as all this stuff right here. See, you got plenty of space right there for stuff. Okay, you got that hanging out just like we do. He's still making sure the wires is tucked. You ready to put the screws back in, I think. That's where I'm at. Now, reinstall screws here, Bo. I had the thing on there. My eyesight ain't like it used to be. Reinstalling the screws. So reinstalling screw number 2. Okay. Okay. Up. Oh, shit. Damn it, motherfucker was magnet. I put the screws back, but they all the same screws. I put them back differently. I think the way he was saying, take the screws out and put the screws in. They were supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go around there. I don't think that made a difference. But make sure you get that middle screw back in there, man. That makes a big difference. When you flip it back over. God dang, boy. Okay, he fast forwarded also, so I must do the fast forward thing too. And don't go crazy with the tight down like I just did. I just stripped one. So now you're getting that center one. That's where I was at. Be careful on that center one. I think I stripped it. I'm gonna tighten these up a little bit more, just a hair. I'm looking to see if he's tightening them down now. I'll be right back. Let me go get something. Went and got me a snack. Well, I found some other tools. Now, didn't need to put back yet. Chrome. Sorry for my chewing, y'all. The table a little bit. I don't know where these tools is at. I mean, I know why was I using them. Yeah. Just to get a. That's probably more than enough right there. Okay. What we gotta do is grab ourselves some. All we gotta do is put this back in there. Dang. This wire is pinching and I'm just going to straighten this up. See that one wire in there that's pinching? It's pinching a little bit, but I'm just going to straighten it up. She slid right into place. She slid right into place. Okay, now where we at? Sized, I'm sized. Okay, waiting on the video now. That's me eating my. I'm not. Messed up. I probably said don't tighten them down yet. God dang it. Wait a minute. Now that we fixed the broken one, luckily they gave us one extra one of these. So he took the screws off. He got the. I'm assuming these go on like this. Put these washers on. Some of the teeth. I put the teeth so it can touch the rubber part. Then you actually put this on. I'm gonna slow down real quick so you can see. Alright, put the washers on. If you look real good, I can show you on this washer. Be very careful. I broke one of the antennas. It got smushed real good, so I'm glad I opened it back up because it probably wouldn't have worked correctly. But anyway, you got teeth on one side, the other side is smooth. Me personally, I would put the teeth so it can grip toward this rubber, so it can dig into this rubber a little bit. Locks on. He didn't say which way to put the thing, so I'm just gonna give my little input and say I would go with the. First of all, you want to pull them up by hand while you putting them in there. Okay, it's coming up like so. I'm a little frustrated because the thing should have been. Put these on here, but no washer. I guess you want to clamp all this firmly together, so like that. I think it should be a washer in between there, but that's just me. Anyway, I'm screwing the nuts all the way down on the thing. Take your time. You don't want this to spin. I don't know how to do this. You don't want these to spin, which I can feel them spinning. See, if they was locked down, they wouldn't be spinning. That's what I'm mad over. But hey. You don't want these to spin because you'll see they spinning. You don't trust me, guys. You don't want this to spin, because if this is spinning, your wire on the other side is spinning, and you don't want to break that wire off. So even though it's on there pretty firm, but there's no way to hold this. while you tighten this bolt down. So we gotta do it little by little, see if she's spinning. Maybe it don't need to be as tight as I think it needs to be. See how she turning? Damn. Now, which way this goes on? They don't tell you nothing. This goes on, and this looks like to me. Making sure stuff line up. Yeah, the whole. Okay. If this is your flap up where your tails go at, these two pieces go further to the back. Let's make sure those two pieces go further to the back. Let's try it around this way. It will not go on right. You don't want to force it on in that way. Okay. These two tips, see how they kind of off-centered? These go to the, I'm going to call this the back, and where your antenna's at is the front. So if your front and all this stuff is up front, this goes to the back. It's fitting nice and snug. Let's see my. There you go. There you go. See on there. I did that kind of crazy. I'm a little frustrated, y'all. I'm kind of mad, so. I'm assuming that this goes on here first. Maybe hit it with a semi. I ain't gonna hit it too hard. That's enough to say I did. It's not even fitting all the way in the groove, to be honest. Okay. I'm thinking the screw off, they just screwing freely. They actually screw in. Like so. I want these to kind of bow out like this a little bit. You want them to bow out, always bowing out, not close to each other. I want this to tilt up just a little bit because we know and we definitely gonna need this. Put a little crunch on these, definitely. Because this is not, that's too much crunch. Now we're ready to test drive her. Okay, it's hitting just a little bit, but most of the time Okay, you can bring it down a little bit if you need to. But most of the time, I'm kind of got it up like this anyway. I want this to go up in the air. Okay, now take it outside and test her out. She's sitting, definitely want it up a little bit so it can sit flat. Bam. Again, one of the things you got to remember, they snap on. Probably got to move them around. I can see some grooves in there. I got terrible eyesight. Move them around and let them snap in. Again, I wish it was something to lock this together first. Maybe you might want to think about this, Elite. When you're putting this on, you might want to lock this down first, then put the bracket on. Because you don't want all this stuff to spin. Once it's in the hole and you start putting the screw on it, or if the whole thing starts spinning, your wire is going to kink up. Look at it. It came off, finally came off. So I'm glad, thank the Lord, that y'all put an extra one in there, because I definitely pinched it and went all crazy with it. So if you could just add, I mean, if you're going to give us an extra one with this, just add one more screw on there. That way people will have a choice. Choice is good. People can have a choice to have one screw on there like you did, or have lock it down for screw and then put the bracket on there and lock the bracket down for screw. I would prefer to have one more screw. If I go to the hardware store, I match it up and put another screw on there. That way I have two screws, one screw holding these firmly down. That way on the back I can lock it with that plastic, kind of semi-locking. And I'm not talking about crank it down real hard. I'm just talking about lock it down so we can firmly move this type of stuff around without it moving back and forth. Because again, you want to lock this down so this won't move back and forth even when you're out in the field playing and messing with this stuff. So I'm Mike Cross. That's about it. Again, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest. Well, 10 being the hardest, 1 being the easiest. I give it about a 5, maybe a 4. As far as easing installing it, no, I give it like a 3 or 4 for real. This was not a breeze. You got to take your time and open this thing up. But other than that, the part that really is not explained in the video is snapping these things off. It's like a little open clip. It snaps off, and then you just pop this one on. So it's a snap thing. That's one of the things I was concerned about. Did I have to solder anything? No. They're sitting right there. Leave the other wires plain in sight right there. It's simple. So again, 10 being the hardest, a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 3, 4, man. I mean, if you opened up your toys when you was a kid, this should be easy for you. I'm Mike Cross. Check out my next video. I am going to do like in about an hour. It's going to be showing you the distance. I have 2 comma pros with commas, 2 commas, and I'm gonna show you which one goes the furthest. And I'm almost sure this thing is gonna kick tail. So peace out.